Hello, YouTube coin collectors and stackers. Today we are going to be looking at the 2025 American Liberty silver medal. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate it. So let's get started. So I got these in the mail today. They shipped out pretty quick, and I did take a sneak peek at them because if you've watched my past videos, I'm particularly clumsy unboxing these things. So I pre-unboxed them just to get a jump on it. And even taking them out of the box, I have to say, just looking at, let me zoom in here a sec. Looking at just the design on the box is really, really, really pretty. That's really, look at all the detail. And you'll see that that's the same on the metal when we get into that here in a moment. And it was just kind of like the box is super nice, and then getting into, you know, opening this up, the COA, like normally, who cares about the COA, honestly, but wait till you see when we open this one up. Like, that is super cool. It's like, it's got this really interesting finish that changes colors. When you look at it, it turns purple and blue and all these really neat colors when you open it up. And I think it's worth on this one just looking at the designers, because when you see this thing, even the eagle here is cool the way they did it. When you see this thing, it's pretty unbelievable. It looks really nice on the Mint's website. In person, it's stunning. It's absolutely beyond stunning. I think it's the prettiest thing the Mint has come up with in a long time. I'm sure the gold ones, even nicer. But so look at the designer there, Christopher Polentz for the obverse, and then John McGraw for the sculptor for the obverse, and then Christopher Polentz also designed the reverse, and then a different sculptor, Eric David Custer, was the metallic artist on the reverse. I think that these gentlemen deserve a tremendous amount of credit for the design and the quality of the sculpting, as you'll see in a moment. And again, I'm always looking at this. Who signed the certificate? Still Ventress Gibson, which I think is very interesting. But I mean, this is just super cool, and I just want to look at this again because this is super neat the way that this changes colors and stuff as you move it around in the light. But let's get right into the metal itself. I have two because that was the household limit, so I was able to get two. I ordered both just to secure them. And I mean, let me just take this out of here. This is really, really crazy. Crazy, crazy pretty. Let's see how close I can get in on it too. There we go. Just so you guys, I mean, look at that. The bee, all of the detail inside the flower, on the flower petals themselves. Really, it's just super. Oh, that's gorgeous right there. Look at how cameo that is like deep, ultra, crazy, extra level cameo. When you look at all of the lines, even like the petals of the flowers themselves have like this crazy cameo thing going on. And I'll try not to be too crazy twirling it around, but it is stunning. In person, this camera is not even doing it justice. In person, I was blown away when I opened this sucker up. And then the reverse, of course, is metal orientation because it is a metal, not a coin. And the eagle's super cool, the way that they did that as well. And you can see this is super crazy, ultra cameo. And it's neat, but the obverse is like other level cool. Just at a whole different level as you tilt it around. And it doesn't take a lot to just see all of the cool, crazy shifts in the light on it. And for this one, I took a close look. The quality appears to be excellent on this. It was minted in Philadelphia. I keep wanting to turn over like a coin and it's a metal, so there's the Philadelphia mint mark there. Even the detail on the wings above the eagle's head there, all of those lines, it's really, really stunning. Let's look at another one. Since we have two, we may as well look at both. We don't need to essentially go through all of the iterations of looking at the COA and stuff again, but it is like really pretty when you open it up and see again, how this thing changes colors and stuff as you twirl it around. But let's dive right in and just check the quality on this one. Like I said, I sort of pre-checked, and unlike my Army Privy metal that I did my unboxing video on that had milk spots on it, this one does not seem to appear to have anything like that. Either of these two that I got. Look at that. I know we already saw it on the other one, but it's just so awesome. I was a big fan of the flowing hair metal, and I was lucky. I actually got one with Ventris Gibson signature and the privy on it. But I think that this is the most beautiful thing the Mint's come out with in a long time. That is crazy. And the gold one, because this is a sunflower, must look just really killer. Son of a Silver Stacker had a pretty awesome idea, which was to do a bimetallic one, which was silver, and then use gold for all of the flower petals. I think that would be outstanding. And if you essentially also made the center of the flower this deep, crazy, like otherworldly cameo, then that'd probably win awards. I mean, that would probably win awards. So let me know in the comments if you've received your 2025 American Liberty Silver Medal. Here's a thing that I think, look at the other one again. Here's a thing that's pretty crazy about this. So this is unavailable on the Mint's website. But if you pull up the cumulative sales reports on this thing, the Mint's only sold 28,888. That's as of Tuesday evening when they published the numbers. So the mintage limit on this is 60,000, but it's unavailable. Now, does that mean they aren't going to make more? No, there's no guarantees on it. They could go ahead and mint another 30,000+ and max it out. Or they could kind of do what they did with the flowing hair metal and make less than they said. Or the gold flowing hair coin, where they made way less than the product in mint limit. So this is less than half. Less than half of these have been made and sold. Well, I don't know how many have been made, but less than half have been sold. And I think the premiums on eBay for this, given that less than half of the mintage has been made, are actually really good. So if you didn't get one of these, you might want to swing on over to eBay and pick one up before the prices go up. Again, who knows what will happen? They could go ahead and make this available again and sell another 30,000, and that's quite possible. But it's also possible that they won't, because the Mint's been doing some crazy stuff like that the last couple of years. Even if you look at the 2025 proof set, that's about 100,000 below. And I haven't looked today, so correct me in the comments. But last time I looked, that was no longer available, and that was 100,000 less than the stated product limit. So they do seem to be playing that game a bit more these days at the Mint. Look at that crazy color right there. Wow. All right, guys. So thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, happy collecting.